This is Mark with Right Line Trading, and this quick disclaimer that all signals and trading opportunities provided with orally written or electronically that we provide for educational demonstration purposes only. We're not responsible for any profits or losses that may be incurred by traders, and it is definitely clear that trading is risky, and you can lose a substantial amount of money. Therefore, the participation in these markets is not appropriate for everyone. Always consider your financial position prior to placing a trade. Now, I was very torn about what I should make this video about because there's two topics that are of extreme interest to me. And what I did was I picked the breakout that I see on microvision. Now, I'm not going to go into the fundamentals of microvision. I'm sorry, into the technicals or to what they do. Actually, I'm going to go into the technicals, not the fundamentals. But the stock, and let me get rid of all the drawing studies right now. Well, I'm going to leave them up just so we can see them a little more clearly. But I just wrote them in. But here is an area of support. This low and this low create a falling area of support right here. Now here's resistance in this channel. Now we have a falling channel in a bullish formation in which we got to move all the way up to here. And this is your classic bull flag pattern, looking for a breakout to the upside. Now, we know we're sitting with another area of support right here, which is confluent with the falling level here. Now, what we want is the price to break out through 18, and I would like to see it hold about 19.5, 1950. If it comes back and retests 19, fine. But then see it move up with definitively through 20, and then I would be in. And I think this stock has a huge potential. Now, always at the top of the flag is an area of resistance, and that's at 24. So if it breaks through support or resistance right here, right at about 18, maybe retests and continues up, you've got to move from 18 to 24. If it breaks 24, you are really in blue sky territory for a huge move up on microvision. Now, simply because I really want to give you more information, I'm going to show you ROKU. ROKU is not in a technical position to trade long yet. It's still below the 50. It's just crossing the 15. But I think it's put in a bottom. Now, it could certainly come right back down and break this area and go lower. But I think that's unlikely. Now, the multi-time frame direction of ROKU is still to the downside. Like I said, we're taking a trade really based more on the fundamentals of the stock than we are on the technicals. I don't like to do that, but I think I'm going to make an exception for ROKU because ROKU, as far as streaming media is concerned, is going to become the kingpin of kingpins. I mean, more and more media is going to be required to be streamed. We just had Disney Plus and a whole bunch of additional channels coming on board. Sports season is coming up, and ROKU is taking their technology worldwide. Right now, they haven't scratched the surface of the potential users that they have in other countries. And I think ROKU is easily a $500 plus stock. You can see the top right here is 486, right here. And I think we can make a move all the way back to 486. Now, how would I play this? I would play this in a way that is extremely different than almost every other trader might trade. Might trade it. What I would do is I would buy a deeply out of the money call with a very long term expiration. I don't want to tell you the expiration, and I don't want to tell you the level, but that would be my strategy. And what I would do was I want time on my side, and I want to push this way out, and I'm not looking for ROKU to move into the strike and through it. If it does, with really great authority, I'll be more than happy to take that trade. But I'm looking for it to get about halfway there. That's only part one of the trade. Then I'm going to take a second part of the trade that is going to give us the potential. Say we pay $2,000 or $3,000 for the call. It's going to give us the potential to rake in between $10,000 and $20,000 on the position. And I'm telling you, this is a very, very low risk setup. I think ROKU is way oversold. I think it's going to move up. I think it's going to eclipse its former 52-week high. It doesn't need to, though. And when we go to step two on this options trade, we're going to lock in profit, and we're going to have the potential to make an enormous amount of money on small risk. So listen, everyone, have a really wonderful weekend. Have a great holiday, whether you are looking at Passover or Good Friday. God bless you, and let's rest up and gear up for Monday, and beat this market up. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday.